Skald just recently came out in the demo world and is doing really well. Al, what has been the reaction, and how are you handling all of the mostly positive feedback?
Yeah, the reaction has been really, really good. We've gotten really good reviews for the prologue, very good feedback, and fairly good download numbers, I would say, fairly good metrics in terms of, considering it's a tiny little project from a one-man team. So I'm very happy with having gone sort of the prologue route and also doing this whole idea of releasing a prologue as a standalone application, not on Steam, not as a demo of the Steam game itself, but as a standalone application, and doing it before the launch of the main game as sort of a way to market the game, and also to get sort of this this really important experience of publishing to Steam, which is, if it's the first time you're doing it, I think it's a really great way of testing the waters. There's a lot of unknown unknowns, things you don't really think about before you start going forward. So doing it like that has been really, really good. And also the whole way sort of Skald has been developed, the entire project has been set up, with having a lot of emphasis on sort of integrating community feedback into the game in a very smooth way without giving away any creative control, but sort of giving people a feeling that they are being involved in the project. This is something that they are sort of participating in as a community, and that's been very successful leading up to the prologue with the Discord community and sort of the community we built around the game. And it's something I've been managing to something I've managed to sort of perpetuate in the prologue as well, with receiving the mountain of feedback you get for this kind of game. And especially, I don't know if it's especially for a game like Skull, but first of all, the people who are interested in a game like this, they're really interested in a game like this because this is definitely a cult game. It's a niche product for people who are really interested in crunchy old school RPGs. And also, since these systems are so complex, an RPG as a system is immensely complex, just in terms of all of the rule implementations and all the setting and everything like that. So there's also a lot of points to offer feedback on, just like things like balancing. There's literally an infinite combination of feats and classes, even in the demo, even with only 4 classes and 20, 30 feats or 15 spells, maybe. Even with that sort of very limited subset, there is a huge number of permutations. But it's been really, really good, and I've always had the attitude that sort of feedback from the community is what drives this project. So, and I think I've been managing to leverage that well with the prologue as well, and that's sort of been. It means I've succeeded, regardless of how the download numbers would have been.